If you love rustic and vintage furniture and decor and a whole lot of vendors and food trucks and food, you gotta go to Cambridge next Saturday. Rick and Nancy Turner are hosting a summertime market at Songbird Lane Antiques, and your place is fantastic and beautiful.
Thank you.
And people love it.
Thank you.
And now you just open it up to, what'd you say, 50-some vendors?
Yep. We've got 50-some vendors coming.
Like what kind of vendors, Rick? Give me an idea.
Oh, there'll be, there's some antique dealers, there are flea market vendors, we've got
crafts,
and we got
boutiques,
clothing, and just a little bit of everything.
Clothing too?
Yep.
Wow. So it's really going to be like a summertime, like a fair.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I love all the stuff that you brought. This is a nice little kind of a sampling of what you. I mean, it's hard for you to narrow down what you have.
Exactly.
Everything from jugs to, I don't know. You probably get some of the stuff in, you don't even know what you use it for, right?
Right.
Once in a while I get surprised. I don't even know what it is. So.
This is a cool old tray, right? You can do all kinds of things with. You can lift out of there. I know you have flowers as well, like fresh flowers.
Yeah, we'll have hanging baskets and stuff for sale.
This is a huge one.
I use them to decorate with mostly, but yeah.
Yeah. And so is that a local vendor who does that for you?
I buy them retail.
You just that's a big old basket there of the petunias. And do you find that people come from everywhere for this, don't they?
They do. They do. We've got vendors from northern Iowa, southern Illinois. They kind of come from all over. And then we have a couple thousand people that come.
Couple thousand people, not just from lovely Cambridge, but from surrounding area. Rick, you got your hand on something that I think is really different. What is that thing?
It's an old veterinary medicine cabinet, Sergeant's Veterinary Medicine. It would have been like something that would have sat in a drugstore or a general store, and they would have just sold veterinary medicines.
Well, yeah, you're going to turn it around, and that shows. So it opens up, and then they could. Yeah,
this side would have been towards the retailer, and the people would ask what they want, and then he'd open it up and give it to them.
Like a little cabinet.
Yeah.
Do you know where that came from, and how you came to have it?
Those are early 1900s.
Is that right?
Most of them are before the Food and Drug Act. So it's just
nothing was regulated. It's like, hey, you want a bottle?
Snake oil.
This will fix your headache.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
Exactly.
So we have these beautiful pictures from your place, and Songbird Lane. It just sounds so romantic and pleasant.
Aww.
Who named it that?
I did.
Yeah, did you?
We've got a long lane that goes down to it, and we couldn't come up with the name, and then there were birds and flying, and just kind of stuck.
I mean, you guys just saw the map, or not the map, the overview that really shows. So you have everything all set up in the yard, mainly outside.
Yeah, we go for our market. We go north of our shop.
We've got about 9 acres of grass out there. So.
Wow. So we set up our vendors north there. The food trucks.
Is this the third year?
Yep.
Third year. I know people just adore it. They come in ready to shop, ready to haul stuff, and they bring their trucks. And
we've got porters, so if you buy something, we have kids that will haul it to a staging area, then you just drive through and pick it up.
Drive through, and we
got
guys that load it for you.
It's lucky you getting those kids to haul that stuff for you. That's good.
And adults. My sister helps, so I shouldn't say all kids.
Yeah. And then where do you have the food set up then, where people can get stuff to eat?
Yeah, the food is kind of west of,
it's all out there.
It's
right
all
behind
out
the
there.
house.
Yeah, behind the house, so we have electric and stuff hook up, and we've got food trucks and stuff, and then we have Lewis Knudsen. I know he's a Rock Island person. He's going to be our folk artist, so he'll sing and stuff. I think he's from 10 to 2 maybe.
So picture that out there in the country, and you're listening to a little folk music, doing a little shopping, doing a little. What kind of food, Rick? Did you bring in your favorite food at the food truck? What do you think?
They have pork chops and hamburgers and
tenderloins and hot dogs.
And that sounds so good.
Then we have Snazzy's lemonade, so there'll be lemonade and hot dogs, just a variety.
Lemon slushes.
That's Americana right there.
Absolutely.
Right here in the QCA in Cambridge. So you call this your summertime market, yes? And the third year for it, and let's just hope that weather holds.
Yeah. Yes, let's
no rain.
No more rain.
No rain.
Let's keep it nice and dry and sunny. Wouldn't that be fun?
That'd be great.
It is next Saturday from 9 to 3 out at Songbird Lane Antiques. There's the address. Just plug it into your map, Songbird Lane Antiques, and it'll come right up for you. And you'll be glad you did. Right?
Thank you.
And you guys work hard for this, I know, and it's your baby, and you've really turned it into a destination for folks.
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
So that's a cool thing.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Yeah.
It's good seeing you
Thanks
both
for having
again.
us again.
Thank you.
The Turners from Songbird Lane, named by the lovely Nancy Turner.